we starting this episode?
We got some good news this week.
We have some great news this week.
We probably should just jump right in.
Okay, let's jump right in. What an amazing week this was, you guys.
Yeah, sorry
Lots-
it's like 2 weeks delayed for you, but while we're filming this, it is currently
Honestly,
November
it could
6th.
come out next week, timing-wise. And I'm not saying that selfishly so that when I'm editing, I still have more time to edit.
So she has beef with me.
Anyway,
So
it's been a
funny.
great week for Democrats, y'all. It's been a great week for people with morals. It's been a great week for Muslims. It's been a great week for Virginians, New Jerseyans, Californians, Illinoisans.
You know, it's like
Just all over.
I really needed something to talk me out of.
The ledge.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, it's been a long ass year.
Yeah.
It's the way I woke up
Yeah.
to a text from Adia being like, how does my body know that today is an election day? And it's like, I'm reliving a lot of trauma. And I
Yeah.
probably will for the rest of my life, to be completely honest.
For sure.
Yeah.
But this year, thank God.
Yeah. I
reprieve.
definitely felt the taste of a silver bullet calling my name at some points during this year, because the way I just had literally no hope. Like it was
Yeah.
non-existent hope. I don't know what the opposite of hope is, but that's what it was. Despair. Constant despair and doom and just like
It just like was like someone was punching us and it just kept going because like every day it was something new. Every day it was something bad. And it really affects us. And if people are like, oh, well, politics don't impact me. I'm like, yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
just
literally
are
haven't
turning a
eaten in
blind
weeks.
eye.
I can't
Like,
sleep. I'm crying
yeah.
every day.
I'm tweaking
sick
out.
to
I'm
my stomach.
stressed. My hair might be falling out because of it. It's not, but like it
Finding
could be.
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was always a step above the last thing
Yeah.
that happened. Like
Yes.
it was never
Anything
a
good.
break.
Yeah,
No.
right.
never anything good. Never a break. Like pummeled every day.
You thought it was over,
Literally.
and then the Supreme Court released an opinion on something, and you're like, bro, what is
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't even
And
know
it
I
was
had
like-
that right to take away. Like what are you talking about?
that? Yeah.
It was literally like since January 20th, it was just like boom, 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 boom,
Mhm.
boom. And I was just like,
Mhm.
can we stop? Like screaming into the unknown. Like,
It's
can we
literally
stop?
been Groundhog Day every day since then.
Yeah.
And this is not us saying that things are fixed now. Let's put
No.
that out
No,
there.
no, no,
Yeah, yeah.
However,
Like the pessimist in me is still a little
Oh yeah.
wary of the hope because
Because at the end of the day, they're still politicians. Let's not get that twisted.
literally, but
Except for
but we do have a
Sarah.
renewed breath of fresh air. And
yeah, we
It's-
can
it was
finally
more than
breathe
a
for
breath.
a moment.
it was a revitalization. It was I don't even have a word to describe just how
find it.
after 365 days of just straight doom to have more than a silver lining, to have a glimpse. Like it literally felt like I was talking to the heavens. Like I was
You
just
know,
being
I feel like I have a future again. It's
Yeah,
really
yes.
like
Okay.
I feel like so it's not even just that we elected our first woman governor in Virginia. Thank God. How many elections did I have to
time.
cry over before that happened? A
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
How many times was woman on the ballot and I cried?
Yeah.
But it wasn't just that. I woke up in the Virginia House of Delegates, baby. We got 64 seats. We are about to have a brand new state constitution.
We
You
got
know
a
what I mean?
lot.
It's like I have a future again. We're gonna
Yes.
have rights in Virginia,
There
whether
are
or not the
things to
federal
look
government thinks
forward
so.
to.
Exactly.
Like there is a reason to wake up and get out of bed in the morning. Like the pep that I had in my step.
And this is coming from summer girls who like
Yeah.
the long nights with
Yeah.
the sun out. The sun's going down
Exactly.
early
Listen,
now. I mean,
I didn't even give
one
a
of-
shit.
I didn't either.
No,
Me
it
neither.
didn't even phase me.
Me neither. Once those results came in,
And they came in early too.
That's
right. 1 minute after they were like, it's called. Thank you. I said, hallelujah. Don't have to wait nothing.
No, it's literally the way the California stuff was in still in time for us on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what we need. Everything was wrapped up.
in like 30 minutes or less.
Quick.
Well, except Jay Jones, but
but that's neither here nor there.
He made it there. He got there
anyway.
Yeah, I would have been fine either way, but
yeah,
that was timely, efficient, and successful. What more could you ask for?
How it should be.
What more could you ask for?
Honestly.
Blue tsunami. Honestly.
Yeah, not even, it really wasn't even a wave.
No.
I saw somebody who made a list of like what would be the perfect night, and they hit every single one.
Every single one.
Yeah.
There was not one red right person that won in their race.
I mean, even like they broke up a super majority in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Super
There
majority.
was someone that
Crazy.
won that has not that seat has not been like a Republican since like the 1900s. Like
Well, what 1900s?
like
25
early.
years? Okay.
Like early
I'm like
1900s.
1999 or
No, 99. Yeah.
99.
No, like early 1900s, like a very rural, like conservative space. Yeah. So it's like, But then on the other side, you also realize,
Bro.
last year was rigged as fuck.
Well,
we've been knew that. Like
exactly.
this was just the confirmation, but this week was just such a good week on election day. I didn't even care. I was like, yeah, okay, it was rigged, but you didn't rig this one. So you couldn't rig all 84 of these races,
and that's
you know?
what I was worried about, honestly, is like the future of our fair and free elections. So the fact that this one went the way it did, I'm like, okay, it's the fallout of Elon. He's no longer in the,
he doesn't have his pocketbook and everybody.
Exactly.
And his minions, Haven't heard about that man in a while, but
he's still doing bad things. But
you know,
he's not as involved, so he's not. I mean, he was on that trail with Donald.
He sure was.
It was crazy.
He paved the way. But the amount of elections that went on Tuesday were great. But the top one, the main one, the biggest one.
I already know what she's going to say.
I do too. Here she goes.
The biggest one is for my mayor. My mayoral elect, Zaran Mamdani. I literally this is what it feels like. I've never experienced FOMO so bad in my life. The way that I truly wished from the bottom of my heart I was from one of the 5 boroughs and I could have voted for that man. It makes me sick to my stomach. It really makes me sick to my stomach because I should have been there and I should have done that. But it happened. The people came out. They made it happen. And they made it happen early on top of that, which was even better.
I will say, I do appreciate that we held it down in Virginia. Obviously, you and I were there. Erin with her Prop 50. And then our listener, Alexa, in New Jersey. Yes, girl, Mickey Cheryl. And then I have friends in New York that I was texting that night. I'm like, he better wrap this shit up at 8. You know, it's like, I appreciate that. I feel like on some level, I know somebody who impacted all of these results in the way that it should have been. And that means so much to me. The thing with Iran, I feel like I haven't felt hope like that specifically since 2016 when I got to vote for Bernie in the primary. And then the DNC said, I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't think so. And it's like, why can't we have that?
That's what I'm saying.
He's basically an FDR Democrat. I mean, you know what I mean?
And
people, we love FDR.
We love him. It's literally like the thing of do you like the Affordable Care Act or do you like Obamacare? And it's like, I hate Obamacare, but I love having it's like, if you just understood and knew what a democratic, what is socialism? It's when they take it and you give it and you take it. It's like, you don't even have the fundamental understanding of what is what is going on.
Well, because I saw a TikTok this week and it perfectly encapsulates what I'm feeling. So people always bitch about, if we have universal healthcare, who's going to pay for it? It's like, you literally are already paying for it separately. So your taxes would just be, what you're paying there would be reallocated and you would have universal healthcare. You're already paying for it. Nothing is changing for you except healthcare is accessible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
you're just not subsidizing corporations now.
It's the whole Red Scare, right?
Yeah.
Like it's continued, and I feel like
It's
blessed
crazy
that I didn't grow up in a time in which the Red Scare was like
'cause
propagandized to me.
people are so susceptible to
Exactly.
messaging like that when they really don't understand. But my thing is like the internet is free. If I was like terrified or scared of something happening, I'm going to look it up of like, what is this? Like, what's going on? And if everything that you're seeing is just further confirming like what it is, why is that not raising any red flags to you? Why is that not like, oh, this is weird that like everything I'm seeing is like the same thing? And it's like, if you've been told your whole life socialism is bad, but like you literally don't even know what socialism is, like what are you talking about? What do you mean? And I saw this, it was either on TikTok or on Twitter, but it was something like, you know, typical conservatives, like, my kids went out to trick or treat, and when they got back home, I took all their candy and I said, welcome to socialism, kids. And then someone responded to that, and it's like, actually, socialism is the fact that the entire community came together to provide a good for your kids. And the capitalism is that you took they had to do the work and you took their labor.
Yeah.
And their earnings. That's capitalism, my guy. And it's like, if you have to just boil it down to something that simple, I think a lot more people would actually be on board with democratic socialism, but they just don't have two brain cells to rub together to make that make sense.
We're not asking for a whole system change, although I think capitalism can't last forever, realistically. But I mean, there are things, the things that people like about the government, SNAP benefits, that is like a socialist or, you know, like idea. Fire departments, libraries, those would not exist in today's world if they didn't already exist historically. I really don't think so. Because
being in the military,
they're
providing housing and food and shelter, all of these things for you. All of these things, but that's not bad socialism.
Exactly.
But
it's the messaging.
Yeah, it's literally the messaging, and it's crazy because like it benefits the people, and like you're shooting something down that you don't even know that would benefit you more than capitalism, because obviously capitalism is working so well right now.
Literally,
right?
People are just like so stuck with like, oh, socialism bad, like the word, and you're just like, or like the left, the liberal, whatever, like. They're just so like, oh, that word is so bad. I can never vote that way, never think that way, never look up that way. And you're just like, okay, but what if we disappeared those words and then you were like, put two ideas in front of you, which one would you choose?
And it's like, if there's 26 billionaires putting in money to make sure someone doesn't win, why do you want to be on the side of a billionaire?
Yeah.
A billion.
Like, do you have a billionaire? $1 billion too? Like,
the billionaires can change your life and they choose not to, but they're gonna pull their money together to stop someone that does want to help change your life. Please.
That's the biggest disconnect for me, is all of these middle class and lower class people who stand up for like Mark Zuckerberg, and it's like, bro, what has he done for you? Facebook sucks. Let's say, I mean, like,
he has all of your data, all of your information, and he has not done a thing for you.
And you're worried about your social being leaked. Bitch, he's got it.
He's like, got your social. He's got your fucking DNA at this point.
He has your photo from like middle school until now. Like, what are we talking about? He can track you anytime.
I don't understand the idealization of billionaires.
Me either.
Okay, this is silly. I started a billionaire romance book today. I can't talk about it. And I literally, I'm living for it. But in my head, I'm like, in this climate, a billionaire romance?
Yeah.
Literally. Was it new?
Exactly.
Right.
You're hoarding all the...
I said, was it new?
Within the last 5 years, probably.
Oh, okay. But
like, literally bring back aristocrats. Bring back rich people that do things for the community. I want a building with your name on it that is a public library.
Thank you so much. The Rockefellers built the subway system in New York because they didn't want people to remember them as horrible people, even though they still were.
Yeah.
But there was something good there.
Exactly.
We could have
bring those people back.
Exactly.
Like,
you can keep your billions, but also build me a highway, like,
just spend $1 billion over here.
First billionaire to make the fast light rail system, I promise you will make tenfold back.
Exactly.
100%.
You'll still have your money. Don't even worry about it.
You will.
Literally.
We'll like you.
And on top of that, and it'd be so much easier. Path of least resistance. The only billionaire that I support is Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, Mackenzie Scott, because she donates hundreds of millions of dollars to HBCUs every year, multiple times a year. She's the only one. And she got that ethically because she got divorced. The only
I guess
ethical
that's ethical.
billionaire. You have to be ethical if you divorce Jeff Bezos. That's all I gotta say. She's got morals.
Well, yeah, because she could have stayed for the money.
She really could have,
didn't.
and she didn't.
That's
and
true.
she said, "You know what?"
And for that, we thank you.
She saw that lizard man unwrap his
No, literally, she's like, I got to get out of here.
I gotta go.
She saw what was coming for sure.
That's so funny.
For sure. Anyway, on today's episode, we are talking about things that bring us hope, things that have like just really provided a sense of like enjoyment and just kind of break the reality that not everything sucks and it's bad.
HOPECORE vibes.
HOPECORE vibes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to start us off because it's related. My HOPECORE is that Gen Z and millennials are not feeding into this xenophobic ideology of like Muslim equals bad. And I say that because the way that I've seen so many videos of people like speaking Arabic or like playing into the like, Zahran's going to make New York like a Sharia law, like Sharia law is not funny, but like what is funny is that if you tried to do that back in 2001, early 2000s, if you said the word Muslim, people are like, absolutely not. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was such a negative connotation, but like today's generation and millennials, we just don't put up with that. Like you don't like that guy because he's Muslim, like you're weird. Like what are you talking about? And it's the fact that like people can jokingly say that like New York is now going to be like Mom Damistan and like just like random like funny things like that of like we're making fun of you for thinking that being Muslim is bad. And it just brings me a sense of hope. It's like 20 years have passed, what, 2001? Almost 20, oh my God, almost 25 years. And we have really switched around the narrative of like what xenophobia is like not acceptable and will make you look like the fool. Like, I don't know. I wish there was a word for like not liking people that are stupid, but like that's like kind of how our generation is like we're going to clown you for trying to clown like people like that. And it's just really hopeful to see.
Well, it's especially hopeful because we did grow up in a time in which, like, our formative years were during the high levels of Islamophobia.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, 2001, older millennials.
They were like, it was all terrorists. It was blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
You're like, hello?
Exactly. So to kind of have flipped that script in the time that it did, I mean, is kind of hopeful in itself.
Yeah,
right?
and I think that's honestly probably a large reason why Zoran was even elected was because he was unapologetically like himself and supportive of like the Muslim community. And it wasn't like before a politician didn't want to even be associated with anything that remotely had to do with.
They were like so neutral, so just like not with like what their politics were, but like with like what they said if no one stepped out of bounds. So it's like it's so refreshing to see just him making all these TikToks in different languages and
he's
like
speaking Arabic in a video like Fox News is
first of
literally
all,
burning alive right now.
I mean, politicians should be multilingual. Look at our country. Like,
yes.
it's so diverse.
That's
what are we talking about?
Yeah, but it just makes me feel hopeful that like stuff that was like flying when we were kids, the new kids are not like letting it fly. Love that.
We love. I'm going to bounce off that and say it's not actually, but it is hopeful for Hinge because our girl Rama met her man on Hinge. And I'm like, is this my time to re-download? No, because the LA Hinge does not look like that.
No.
But Hinge has the perfect time to, like, perfect thing to be like, look who did it.
Look who you can find on here.
Too.
Yeah. That's the best that could have ever happened for them.
She might have been like, she might have caught the last one out of Nom though, because they've been together since like 2020.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they were like, she was like 24 and he was 30, and I was like, okay, go ahead, queen. But
jealous for sure.
Yeah.
But I do love that. We love our VCU alum, First Lady.
Honestly,
we have to mention it.
We have to. So our Queen Rama, she went to VCU 2015 to 2019. What year did we graduate? 2016.
Overlap?
So we overlapped.
100%.
I mean, I was in the School of Arts.
I was around the School of Arts.
You were around
I
it.
was with Erin.
Exactly. We were in the triangle.
Erin.
Exactly.
I'm
What
sure
was
she's
also funny-
somewhere. We've in like some background of her photo or something. Maybe we got a little bit.
What's also funny is my sister. So my sister started in 2017, and I was like, they must have overlapped because that's more years. Like we just had a year. They had like 2 or so, and so I was like, okay, maybe.
Yeah, I love that.
So love.
Small world, big school.
Yeah,
I guess. Anyway, Katie.
You know, I'm blanking now, but I will say something that I'm hopeful for the future, just generally. I don't, it's not a big talking point right now necessarily, but hopefully one day it'll come back. You know, the whole climate change thing. And it's like things literally were so bad that nobody's even talking about climate change anymore. Like that's when you know what I mean? Like,
bottom of the totem pole for sure.
Literally. So I'm just hopeful. Like I think we've talked a few times on the podcast about maybe the universal healthcare thing, and I'm just really hopeful that the pendulum swing goes far enough that we're back with the climate change moment because I'm really worried about water. I mean, and not even this was pre-AI that they told us in. Not that VCU's environmental studies program is something to boast about, but they're like, in 20 years, we'll have a war over water. Imagine
100%.
this was pre-AI.
Oh my God.
Are we talking 5 years now? What are we?
Oh, it's soon.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm hopeful, as much as that sounds like a doom moment of like, that's a problem. I'm really hopeful that we swing back soon enough and far enough that it's like someone's concern again and we can take it seriously again. Because I think us being able to talk about it for as long as we did in such like the forefront of politics, we're overlooking it because literally it didn't even come up in the elections last year. I mean, besides him saying like drill baby drill, like let's like that's the climate change that we're talking about. I mean, so I don't know. I'm reserving hope that somebody will care. How do solar panels
work when it's dark outside?
I literally.
That's where we're at.
If she won, it would be so over for me.
That's where we're at.
How do you not know how batteries work? Not even just for
windmills. How do windmills work?
What happens when the sun goes down, Abigail?
Ugh. Well, you still have power. That's what happens.
Yeah.
And that's why she didn't win. You win some, you lose some.
My favorite thing, Scott was like, "What happens to your car when you put gas in the tank? Where does it go?"
Magnets, how do they work?
It disappears in the tank.
No, one time Phoenix pooped in the toilet. He's like,
where does it go?
Where did my poop go?
No, that's literally her logic, but she's
so
a full ass adult.
He's like, you don't see it, so it's gone.
Yeah.
Object
so
permanence.
Funny.
She doesn't get it. Okay, well, I actually felt this the other day, and this really, I saw this and I was like, okay, we're doing all right. And this was a bunch of kids riding their bikes around.
Oh yeah.
And just like being in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And just being fucking kids. I didn't see a phone in sight.
Please, living in the moment.
No, literally, they were living in the moment, riding their bikes around. And I just was like, okay, like nature is healing. Like this is so good, because the way that like my childhood was dependent on riding my bike around like in a bike gang with my friends, like you can't get that off of a phone. You can't get that camaraderie like when your friend is a slow peddler and you're a fast peddler and you leave them, you smoke them in the dust. You can't get, like, you literally can't get that. Or like going to the corner store with $5 in your pocket in a dream, and your friend says he'll snatch a Snickers bar for you. Like, you just can't make that up on the phone. And just seeing them like having a time on, and part of me, I was gonna roll down and ruin them and be like, I'm really proud of you guys.
Stay young.
Maybe you should have talked to a bunch of like 8-year-olds on bikes like in a neighborhood and like roll my window down and say that. But I did like nod my head like a little, you know, I was like, nice job, guys, you know. But yeah, that just made me really happy. Like,
I do hope that stays, because there's kids in our neighborhood that do that too. And I'm like, I hope that is truly something that continues, because a lot of it, as I feel like we talked about this recently, is like the parenting of it all, right? Like if you're
tell your kid to go outside, like what
I feel like a lot of people like since millennials are now like the parents, they're like, oh, my childhood was outside. Your childhood is now outside. Yeah. So like I was with my sister and her kids over the weekend and they're all playing. And I'm like, yeah, this is what you should be doing. Not at, well, okay. When they're too much, tablets on. But like most of the 100. Time, they're in the backyard, they're playing, they're, with their friends. So it's a good time.
Yeah, my nephew called me one time in the summer and he was like, hey, he's like all hot and bothered and sweating. Like he FaceTimes me. He's like, hey, auntie, I'm at Wawa right now. I'm like, okay. Actually, how did you get there? He's like, I biked with my friends. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I didn't know you were doing that. Like, I'm sorry.
I'll Venmo you whatever you're asking for.
No, I literally sent him like $30 because he was like, me and my friend are at Wawa, but like, he doesn't have any money and like, I don't have any money. And I'm like,
we're just here though.
He's like, we're just hearing vibes. Like, we just pedaled here. I'm like, okay, no, I love that. I'll give you some money, but you have to get your friend something too. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, what? No, you're not gonna go in the store and get $30 and not get your
you don't need $30 worth of anything from Wawa.
Yeah, I was like, you guys don't have 2 quarters to rub together. Like, give your friend something too. But yeah, that was one where I was like, yeah, the kids are all right, They're making it.
Which is what we need. No more iPad babies.
No, literally.
There's a time and place.
No more YouTube babies.
Dinner table.
No more iPad babies. Yeah, no. I put a lock on my phone for the YouTube app for Phoenix because
like a time frame or just him opening it
like a Face ID to open that one. And I said only even YouTube Kids is still pushing it because there's some creepy stuff on there too. But I was like, we're a PBS Kids family now.
Yeah,
because they got
only $5.
They have an app. PBS Kids, amazing shows. Games, all of that. So
it's very interactive too. It's like great.
It is good stuff there. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, my cousin's an iPad baby. Well, he's like 14 now, but it's still a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that continues with you. That's
it does.
Just because you're not a baby anymore, it doesn't mean. So it's tough out here for them.
It really is.
Let me
think. Did you guys not have a list? I have a whole list.
I don't have a whole list.
When I sent the message, I had ideas, but I didn't write them down. But I originally was like, it'd be fun to talk about memories from when, like, the last time I really felt hope like this.
Oh, yeah.
So 2012 was, I hate to be political.
No, 2012 was,
I mean,
a vibe.
It was really, I mean, that re-election year of just like,
that was,
he had it fucking wrapped up at 8:30.
And it was our first time voting too. So it really felt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember like, being in Johnson and hearing the cheers from the park out Monroe Park.
I was down there.
You were down there.
I have photos. Yeah. Everybody, like, I don't know who decided this or why or what or how, but everyone took to the streets and they were 4 more years. And it ain't shit. And people had those huge Obama Biden signs.
Yeah.
They ripped them out of the ground and they were parading them through the streets. I was there.
The parades were great. The street parties were great.
It was just such a, like, and nothing probably will ever feel like that again is the thing. Like, no, I mean, what even was that?
And I think nothing will feel like that again because, like, even though Mitt Romney was a Republican, like, if he won, it would not have been like
it wouldn't have ruined the world like it
as
is now.
We know it. Like, we would have been okay. Like,
now that he's basically almost a Democrat.
No, he's literally a moderate. 100%. And it's like, damn, I wish we had Republicans like that again.
Yeah.
100%.
Honestly begging for that.
No, but 2012.
And I just wish I like could bottle that moment for whatever reason. And I can only imagine how people felt in 2008 is the thing. Like, and I was just too young,
Yeah, we were 8th grade,
Obviously you remember, but it's different. But being involved and getting to vote and like that being your first experience is just like a high,
I mean, it was great for me in 08 because I got to see the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At the inaugural concert. So I was living my best life. I was.
2008 to 2015 before 16 happened. Yeah, I mean,
everything before 16 was good.
Life was so different.
Granted, we had the recession in 08, but like
it wasn't a part of my
exactly.
It wasn't part of me.
We might have had more hamburger helper, but otherwise, I had
I didn't tell. I couldn't tell.
Me neither.
I was still living. I was 08. I was Tiger Beat was popping back then. You know, you got Tumblr about to come out, and I was living my best life back then.
Yeah,
that was the time that you were riding bikes around. You had your camera with you. You'd upload 500
we were starting
pictures
high
to
school.
Photo
Like, what are we
Bucket.
talking about? Like, this was the moment.
Yeah. And like, it was still early enough to where like phones weren't the most important thing. Like, you couldn't call anyone until like after 9 anyway. But like, internet was like a big thing on your phone. You had to pay a whole lot extra for that. Like, who's got time for that? But like, even Instagram, you had the filters, the Valencia filters, you know, like it was just, you posted your hopes and your dreams.
Yeah, just like, here's a tree outside. Boom, done.
That's it.
You're like,
easy.
No aesthetic, no.
Yeah.
Oh, does it look right? I miss it.
Yeah. Now even dumps are curated. I mean, you want it to be a photo dump, but
it took me 30 minutes to do Dewey's photo dump today.
And it was incredible. Don't get that twisted. Yeah. Like,
and that half of it was literally because I didn't have any storage on my phone.
Please.
You're like,
we can't talk about that. So I had to delete. We're talking about hopeful things this week.
That's true. That's true.
We can't
don't bring it down. Don't bring it down.
Because the way I can't even open an app right now.
No, it's bad.
Oh my God.
It's bad. It's real bad.
I was literally mid-reading that Billionaire Romance and it exited the app because I didn't
too much. Yeah, it's too much.
That's crazy.
So we're going to have to put a pin in that one and come back next week.
Oh my gosh. But yes, 2012, graduating high school, about to go to college.
Yeah.
Seeing one reception. I mean, Coney 2012 felt like we were doing something right with our lives.
Honestly, like all those TikTok videos that are like, man, I really wish I was in high school, or I wish I was, old enough back in those days. It was real. Like, you do. Kesha was on the radio. Like, what are we talking about? I was living large.
Yeah. It was a good year. It was a good year.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just the whole time. I mean,
it really was.
And I wish I could pinpoint, but there's just
anything before 16 was just good.
Exactly. I mean, ticket prices, $50 or less. I mean,
stop.
Uber prices.
The Uber prices, please.
Chipotle prices.
Uber just starting, when we were in college. And I was like, what is this brand new thing? First of all, I was scared to get in. That was for the
100%. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But I'm more willing. But
the fashion back then too was just a little more at least for us growing up, it's like we didn't need designer. Yeah. These kids need like designer.
It's sunny. So I'm hopeful that like fast fashion is on its way out because of the tariffs, where like maybe people are feeling consequence of buying these things.
I haven't bought Temu in months.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like that really would be a win, because fast fashion is not only bad for the environment, climate change, but I mean, we're talking like this shit is not even sustained. Like, I mean, it's see-through. These are not.
It rips. It's it's like not what you want. But
exactly. So I'm hopeful that that's on its way out, and it seems to be, because I get a lot of videos of people like thrifting on TikTok, and they're like, oh, it's Shein, put it back, and it's like it's making it to thrift store. I feel like hopefully people are I don't know, waking up a little bit. It's a tough night for everybody.
It's a tough night. I got some other stuff that's giving me HOPECORE.
Read them out.
Number one, girls are being girls again.
Okay.
I have seen a shift of girls being male centered to being, it's cool to be a girl again. And the phrase, I support women's rights and wrongs, has never been more truer, because I see a woman do something wrong, I'm like, warranted, justified. There's a reason she did that. If I see a man do that, I'm like, absolutely horrible.
Foul, disgusting.
Just jail immediately. But just girls being girls again is just really nice.
I feel like you gotta be in this day and age. I mean, these men do not care about you. You know what I mean? Like, they don't. And I hate to say that, but it just is the reality. Like,
truly.
I also love bouncing off that, Vogue putting out is having a boyfriend embarrassing now. Like, I loved that, because I was like,
it's true.
Yeah, it is. But like, we love, but is it embarrassing? Low-key.
No, it really is. I mean, it's even embarrassing just saying I have a boyfriend. It's like, am I 15?
You're like, boyfriend. Yeah.
Yuck.
That's why so many people move to partner, and you're just like,
And then they're like, you're gay.
Are you?
Some other stuff. Spending adult money on childhood things and curing your childhood.
I would love an example.
Examples of this.
I mean, I have ideas, but just out of curiosity.
Yeah. So I guess there's a lot of things. I think number one for me would be concerts. Like, I remember when my mom got me Jonas Brothers tickets and they were lawn seats, and I was like, thank you so much for that. Like, I was like on my hands and knees, like thanking for this. And now it's like, I'll drop $300 on a concert ticket to be 8th row because I can, because I'm an adult now. And 15-year-old me is ecstatic for this. And I just love that, like, I had the ability to do the things as an adult that I wanted to as a kid. One of the things that I've really been wanting to do is like buy all the stuff on the infomercials that I saw as a kid, like so bad, because I saw a video of someone that said, all you millennials, look what they're selling again. And it was literally like the coloring things that like change the color or something of like from an infomercial. And I'm like, I need it.
Interesting.
I need it because I can have it now. And I would love to buy all of those random ass seen on TV infomercial.
I feel like ads really work on you because we were watching that. Because you're saying this now about the infomercials. And when we were watching Prime, like they had like a mop ad and Adia was like, I need that. And so you're talking about these infomercials and I'm like, damn, like don't bring
she
it
is the consumer. Like,
here's the thing. Ads work on me when it's something that I don't know that I need.
Okay, fair.
If it's an ad for something I've already looked up or I already know about, now you're pandering to me. I don't like it.
I mean, the mop, it's like, I'm not judging you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the infomercials, I'm not necessarily either. It's just funny. Like when you said infomercial, I'm like, damn.
Oh, girly.
Face off commercial. I can't imagine what it's like in your home when you're on.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I truly, ads like that are just really bad because
like when they hit you at the right moment.
When they hit at the right moment, I'm like, this was made for me. And yeah, the infomercials are definitely, I was definitely like a QVC girl, mainly because my dad worked at QVC. So like I would watch QVC, be like, I need that. I need that. I need that. And then you grow up and you're like, they're salesmen. Like I didn't know at the time that like the people on QVC were salesmen. I just thought it was like a little talk show about products.
Literally 24/7
so
too.
Funny.
Like, yes, they're always on. They're always selling.
And it was amazing. They're like, "Do you want this? Do you want?" And you're like,
and I'm like, I need a gold-plated cheese grater. 100%.
Whatever the smoothie machine was before, like the Ninja, like
oh my gosh, the like, chop it.
Yeah. I needed it.
I can't tell you. The George Foreman ones got me.
I'm sure.
My mom every had time. George Foreman, and I was like, got it, don't need.
The way I made everything under the sun in that George Foreman grill.
To be honest,
when I got one in high school.
I mean, a panini.
Please. I would fuck up a panini in high school. Okay.
Yeah, I feel
fuck up a panini.
With the Taste Unlimited sauce,
please.
It really. George Foreman, she got us through it.
No,
George,
truly.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then another thing was probably like going to Olive Garden, like as an adult, because Olive Garden seemed like such a top tier, like that was cuisine. Okay.
No, I remember one time my dad was like, we are going to a fancy Italian restaurant. And we're like, okay, like here we go. Drives us to Fair Oaks, like that area. And then is like, here we are. And we're like,
I hope you're hungry for nothing.
For nothing. And we're just like, we like dressed up. He was like, we're going.
Dressing up for Olive Garden.
I was like, wow, you really played us there. You
really did. Was our birthday spot. Yes. The thing. Like because they used to still go chocolate cakes.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
So I was like, you still.
That's the gag. So I think it was like a year or two ago. So a lot of my family has leveled up. We've gone now to the porch and please, I can't. We go to the porch now. We go to like nicer places.
Porch is nice,
my birthday comes around and they're like, where are we going, Katie? And I'm like,
you said the OG, honey.
And super salad breadsticks. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
can't.
You literally can't beat it.
You listen. If they ever go bankrupt, I can't.
I don't know what I'll do.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Like when Red Lobster was about to go bankrupt, and I'm like, I didn't eat enough at Red Lobster.
You're
I
looking
need
down.
I'm like, I don't even like
But now
seafood
they
like
have that
but
new
like,
CEO.
it's
and we
top
love.
tier. And now it's like, yeah, I went there. I'm like, oh, he did his thing here.
You
He
know,
did.
Unlimited
did.
shrimp.
Yeah.
Come on. This cannot be a good business model.
The seafood boil they have now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, but yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, okay, little kid me would be like very excited that I get to like do all of these things that I've always wanted to do. And then my other last hope core is that it is no longer cool to be mean, and bad people are like getting outed for like being a bad human being. And I think there was a period of time for a while where it was cool to be like, I don't know anybody anything, like I'm not mean, I'm just honest, or like people honestly just being mean and like rude, and like that was just like the thing to do because it's always just about you and like it doesn't matter about other people. But I've been seeing more frequently people calling out like bad behavior of like, no, you're just a shitty person, and like that's just not how we vibe. Like people calling out Huda for literally being like a shitty person like beforehand, people would be like, she's just real, or like she's just doing whatever.
She's
Granted,
just blunt. Oh,
yeah,
wow,
like there's still people like that, but like the majority of people would be like, you're a bad human being, like you're not supposed to treat people like that. Like people have morals again.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Which we needed because she's been doing this the whole time.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
hopefully it sticks.
Yeah.
But for everybody else too, like that it,
Yeah.
that's something. But
It's cool to be kind. I'm not kind all the time though, but
it's a tough world.
I'm trying.
Things are looking up.
That's why I'm hopeful.
Hopeful.
Yeah. That's why I'm hopeful.
We're hopeful.
I'll be kind again.
That's so funny.
Be kind again.
Make
see.
a deal kind again.
Oh,
Maca.
the way it still kind of works because your name starts with an A.
Right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so funny. Wait.
The way that hatred ages you. So we got
No, truly.
it down.
No, truly.
Yeah.
I was definitely hateful more than like I needed to be for a bit.
Bitterness, it's tough.
I mean,
Pill to swallow.
I hate that I always say I saw a video, but like I did see a video that someone was like, if I'm hating you or I'm showing like I'm being a hater, I'm coming with facts, I'm coming with statistics, I'm coming with analysis. Like I'm not just hating you to hate, like I have a reason behind it and it's true. Like if I'm being a hater, I can write a dissertation on why I'm being a hater. I'm not just gonna hate just to hate.
I feel that.
So there's a reason. Justified. Maha, make me
Maca,
make
baby.
it hate again. Okay, I'm done.
Maha.
I feel like it does turn into a fallacy because there's someone who springs to mind where it's like, now I'm looking for things. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's a whole
Trigger.
situation. Yeah,
If you trigger me, yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
So
then it's easy.
it doesn't take much for some people.
No,
No.
really don't.
So funny.
Really don't. But that's all I got on my list.
That was good.
Things that are
Loved
bringing me
it.
hope.
Yeah. I think that was better than what I thought we were going to talk about. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So
What was I gonna say?
Highlights? Any more highlights?
Well, I'm hopeful for the next year because our California's mayor and governor election are 2026. And I'm hopeful because I did a little research, not too deeply yet. Don't come for me, people. But I did a little research on some of the left people who were saying they were running. And I was like, okay, there are a couple options that we could maybe go with. I haven't, again, looked too deeply into it, but I have hope because we need to get our mayor out.
Who's the mayor right now?
Karen Bass.
Oh, I've heard vaguely about her.
Yeah. And then obviously Gavin
Daddy
Newsom.
Newsom.
So yeah.
Sorry,
So
Gavin.
I have hope. I have hope because we saw what happened in New York and we can see the change.
If it can happen in New York, it will happen in California. And he's got to get out so he can prep for his presidential run anyway.
Wow.
Because we know that's happening.
Wow. Well,
I mean, if I have to vote for him, I will, but I would prefer not to.
Oh, 100%.
yeah, like,
I mean, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but also.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's time for us to have a hot president again. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I'm not discounting that.
We just need anybody under the age of 50, let's say 50, because I think he's like
I was
40
thinking
something.
under 45, but I mean,
I was too, but then I don't know how old.
Bring back hot presidents.
Bring back hot
Please.
politicians.
I just need a hot president in time for the Olympics. Don't know if that adds up mathematically.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No,
It'll be
because
the
we have the
last
Winter
year of-
Olympics 2026, and then 2 years, 2028 is the new president. Yeah. That adds up. That adds up.
But
That's the election year. That's not.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll still have.
Yeah.
So we'll just be it honestly like World Cup next year, Winter Olympics next year, and we're just gonna be embarrassed on a global scale.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's really hard to rep the USA.
Like, still though, like we're already embarrassing on a global scale. So this is nothing new.
But it'll be like really televised, and I've already seen like people on like soccer Twitter or soccer TikTok are like, we literally cannot host it in the USA, and I'm like, okay, low-key.
The thing is like I really don't see how they can. I
No,
literally am
there's
not
no
seeing-
way.
I just don't.
There's no
with
way.
the way ICE is acting, there's like literally I don't know how
There's
they're
no
not
way.
gonna let certain teams in. You know, I mean,
Yeah. It's not even
teams
worth
might be
it
in
for
their
them to come.
fans.
Yeah.
Not a cent. But
So I don't know. We'll see. That I'm surprised they haven't changed anything on that yet because I really
they need to call that.
I think so too.
They can't even fly for now.
Well,
yeah,
like,
10% of the airspace is gone.
cut down. I know. I was like,
Talk about
the way I was looking up like flights to get back to Virginia, and I was like,
oh, Erin, you're driving, hon.
I said, okay, never mind. But
Oregon Trail vibes type shit.
see you in never actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna be
But,
hitchhiking
yeah.
for that.
So,
Just take
we'll
a week
see.
off.
I mean, Amtrak might be worth it because I mean, you'll be here for a couple weeks anyway. You know.
Yeah.
We'll see. My mom's trying to do Christmas in Berkeley, so we'll see.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to do that, but we'll
Well,
move
fair
Oof,
enough.
might have to.
on. So,
Dang. Yeah. Luckily, I've driven the country twice, so
mhm.
I'd ride with you.
On the way back, or because how are you getting there?
I know I'm because you're not flying.
True, yeah. Oregon Trail, I don't know.
So funny.
Get dysentery. Oh, I don't know if I can say this for HOPECORE, but it might be the last thing. The quote, people that are dying that have never died before, have been real accurate lately.
Say that again.
People have died and never died.
You guys haven't heard the quote?
I don't
No, I have.
It's from Twitter. Someone
I have.
literally like passed away one time, like a celebrity or something. Someone like quote tweeted,
They're like, damn.
people are really dying that never died before. So it's like a joke of like,
Yeah,
people
like,
you would
damn.
never expect to die are dying.
yeah.
And that's just been really true.
Loves and Ix.
Loves and inks, baby.
Loves and Ix, Ix and loves. I have screenshots. My love for this week is that people are coming around to the fact that Sophie Turner is a piece. And let me tell you why really quickly. So, as you know, Sophie and Joe got divorced. People are saying that Joe was putting negative stuff about her in the news, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of lies, a bunch of fake news. Okay. But now, so Sophie tries to be friends with Taylor Swift after this. Joe's ex, sus, whole time, you know, super weird, right? Why is Sophie Turner dating Chris Martin now of Coldplay? Sus. But you know what makes it more sus? So Chris Turner is her favorite musician. And
I
for
saw this. Yeah.
her birthday, Joe got like a video of like Chris Martin like wishing her a happy birthday. And she was freaking out like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Interesting.
And now she starts dating him. That's weird. But even more weird than that is like when she was dating Joe, everyone was like, that's weird that Joe's older than her. Couple of years. Joe's older than her. Like she's so young, blah, blah, blah. Chris Martin is like 45 years old.
Well, I feel like looking back for Joe and Sophie, it was like the level of commitment at the age that she was. Because
Yeah.
I don't think there was ever really like, at least from an outside, I'm not in the Joe sphere online. Like nobody was alleging anything of him necessarily.
No, but people
were
like, it's
girl,
weird.
you're 23.
Yeah.
Like, and you're getting married.
Yeah.
Granted, I mean, people do that all the time, you know,
They do.
but you know.
Yeah, but that was just like, oh, the discourse. Very interesting.
But Chris Martin post Gwyneth Paltrow is like such an enigma to me. Like, what is that man doing?
No,
like
he
dated Dakota Johnson in the between.
Oh my God, they were engaged.
Yes, but she's friends with Dakota Johnson, so that's why it's like, that's weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like post Gwyneth Paltrow, he's like really off.
And it's Coldplay.
Not that he was ever really like normal to me, but I feel like Gwyneth, you know, she's matching his level.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they're two actual grown adults.
Well, true,
you know, like they're in their 40s. But it's just very interesting how suddenly the narrative stopped once she starts dating another person after dating the billionaire that she cheated on Joe with. But I digress. Anyway, people are seeing her true colors, and I couldn't be more.
Adia 10 minutes ago, I love being a girl's girl. Adia now.
Literally.
Well, I don't fuck with cheaters. What can I say? What can I say?
I love women's rights and wrongs.
Well, she did two wrongs.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
She's so far right. She's
so far right that she's wrong. Or she's so far wrong that whatever. Anyway, I'm just loving that the darkness is coming to light. Is all I have to say there.
The way she doesn't do anything anymore, it's like she was always going to fall off in the public eye because the only people who stay relevant are people who are working, and
exactly
she's not
what's she been in since
not busy and not with her kids. Anyway, my ick for this week.
Oh, that was your love. Okay.
No, really.
That was my love. My love is that she's being outed.
I had to remind myself while she was.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, that was my love. That was my love for the week. My ick for the week is, we were talking about climate change. My ick for the week is my power bill that I'm going to get.
Oh God.
Because
you leave the lights on too long.
Oh no, I've been turning my heat on.
Sun went down.
And I never turn my heat on, but I've just been like kind of in like a fuck it we ball type situation. And I'm like, I want a warm house. Like I don't want to come home to just a warm room because usually I'll just turn on my heater
when you're not there.
I turn it on like 2 hours before I get home. And I'm nervous because I got an email from Dominion and they're like, it's that time of year again, your bill might be increasing because of the heat. And I'm like, you're right. And now I'm nervous. And I'm nervous because I got Dominion paid my bill for 3 months from my deposit, which was like $300. So I haven't had like a power bill in like 3 months because the deposit paid for my power for those 3 months. So this is going to be like the first bill that I get.
Well, and you didn't use your heat much last year, right? Because was it broken?
Yeah, because it was like broken and then I got a new HVAC. Yeah.
With the heater situation, you don't even really have anything to compare it to. No. Because last year,
Yeah, so I'm real...
She's
nervous on that one.
Yeah. Well, good thing they ease you into it with it only being November and not.
Yeah, there's still time to course correct.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're thinking about it now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I've just had free power for the last 3 months, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, that's all I have.
That's so funny. I can go. My loves. Y'all, I finally went trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
For the first time at 31. I went with my sister, brother-in-law, and their kids, and was I holding the youngest's bag? And I was like, come on, like, say trick-or-treat, say thank you, like, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going. It was fun. But I didn't steal any of their candy, like, on my drive back. Like, that was my mistake. And 2 hours into my drive, I was like, I could have a Snicker right now. Like I could have something. So, but yeah, it was just like a wholesome Halloween in Berkeley and very fun. And I met a lot of their neighbors and I was like, love. What else? I started watching Love Island Australia. It's everything. Like Maya Gemma is still number one, but my girl Sophie, she's taken the number 2 spot of the hosts of Love Island that I've seen. And yeah, they also, most of these people right now just seem like they're actually like here for love or for a connection and not like, usually you start off, you're like, okay, that person's here for money, that person's just here for fame, that, you know, but I'm like, okay, wait, they seem, you know, nice. And then my ex, let's see, I got a random bill from like Carbon Health, which is basically an urgent care, from when I went to it in May. And I was like, what is this? And they were like, due November 12th. I was like, what do you mean? And so like they told me it was like $50. And then my insurance would pay 15 of it, and I paid the 35. I was like, okay, fine.
Brother.
And then they're like, you have a bill due $92. I said, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? And so I'm like, can you please send me an itemized bill, blah, 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 circling back on this, blah, blah, blah. We'll see what happens. And then my last ick is, I knew that this would happen if I got too invested into it, and that's why I've been a casual watcher. But the Dancing with the Stars stands on TikTok are my nemesis. Like, you guys are saying one thing and then like voting another. Like, what are we talking about? Why is Andy Richter on November 6th still in the competition? It's like week 9 almost. You guys are hating on Whitney because she's a bitch. Like, we've known that from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Like, she's a great dancer and she knows it. Like, let's move on. She's not friends with Jen. Let's move on. Like, I don't know why you're acting brand new. But yeah, it's crazy. And so just the think pieces, I'm there. Me and Savannah are like, we're sending voice memos to each other. We're like, why are this happening? Like, what's out? And I'm just like, I knew I would get too invested if I like fully paid attention, and here I am. So that's a news personality trait for me. But
Mormon Wives is back next week too. I'm so stoked.
I know, gosh.
So stoked.
Selling Sunset also came back, so I'm blessed. It's going to be triggering because first episode, they're like, a lot of this was filmed before the LA fires. And I said, yeah. And then they have episodes after the fires. And I was like, why are we doing this? Now you look tone deaf. Moving on.
Anyway. You talking about Dancing with the Stars? I'm like reliving. My mom watched all those, like Survivor, Dancing with the Stars. I was voting in fucking 9th grade for people. Like, you're like making me remember. I can't get back into that. So
me and Savannah voting.
Well, like, when you asked in the group chat, or Savannah did, I was like, don't pull me into this because I can't do it.
I knew your mom had watched it, so I was like, okay, like I will just take it separately.
Please don't perpetuate this for me. Let's see. So my loves and icks are just kind of a mess this week. I'll start with some icks, I think. Yeah. So a big ick for me recently, and this is not set to just this week necessarily, but at the beginning of the year, because I had a suspicion that tariffs were coming. Well, not a suspicion. They were. They said all the economists were telling us that it was going to happen. So pre-inauguration, I bought these Nikes because I was like, I need to invest in shoes before the tariff.
Running, just in case. Yeah.
Why I bought them in January? Why are there holes in them?
Well, you've been running more, so.
But I have different running shoes that I've been wearing. So these are just from walks, and I'm like, it's embarrassing. I look
less than a year.
That's what.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what happened here to the quality of item? This is not even a fast fashion item, and we're getting slop. So
wasn't made in America.
That's the problem, isn't it? I should have known. I should have waited till the factories got moved. But that's on me, I guess. My other ick, I don't want to get too into it. Casual anti-Semitism has been really crazy this week. Like, I saw a streamer to a Jewish American person's face say, I don't know how it was wrong that I said that because you're Jewish, you were born with Israeli values and ideals. They're American. They're just Jewish. Like, And
people don't like understand that. They're like,
yeah, like you thinking that somebody is born with this innate Israeli ideal. It's like such a weird, like, and for her to say, I don't know how what I said was wrong.
Yeah, it's giving all Muslims are terrorists mentality.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, like, she kind of got off on it because she started white woman crying. And
probably.
It's like, if this was a person of color, this would be such a different conversation. But because it's like, a white man generally who's Jewish, like, that people are just going to move on. And I don't know. I feel like it's such a, not a weird one, but I feel like people feel like they can get away with it more.
They definitely
because
can,
it's still blurring the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's blurring the line.
Well, I'm just saying that this, and it's like, no, that's still not.
Yeah,
that's still.
And it's also the buzzword of like, you're a Zionist, of like,
because
people like don't know what that means, and they're just pointing fingers, calling names, and you're just like, you don't actually know what that means, so stop using that word.
They just hear other people say that like it's bad to not like Israel, which like Israel as a state and like being Jewish as like an ethnicity and like a religion are separate things. Like,
and there is also something to be said about, I mean, not every Israeli likes what's happening. It's like saying that I believe what Donald Trump's doing.
Yeah, because you're American.
Exactly. And so it's the same thing. And there's more nuance there. But the Jewish one, I'm like, this man's a fucking American. What are we even?
Yeah,
like,
literally.
He's not even whatever. So I thought that was like just so blatant. I'm like, how are you an adult and not whatever? Anyway, that was really, I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's crazy. Whatever. Moving on to some loves. Every so often, I'm reminded how much I love Z-Way. And her interview with Eric Adams came out this afternoon.
That's crazy.
I can't wait to watch it. I just love her. And her show got canceled on like Showtime or whatever. And it's like, what are
who even has Showtime?
Well,
actually, I do probably.
Yeah, exactly.
With these subscriptions over here,
she's doing okay on her YouTube, but I just love her audacity.
Yeah, truly.
Platforming Anna Delvey, George Santos, Eric Adams, like she really goes for it, and I love it.
Yeah, George Santos having a job,
please. Not him being anyway.
Yeah.
And my other love, I think you guys will enjoy this because it's not in the same realm as Bodice, but it's a Scott thing that happened this week. So I reposted on Instagram, and Scott doesn't see my TikTok repost because he's not really on TikTok, but he's on Instagram, and he saw my repost of someone asking Oscar Isaac about his cologne and him being like, it's my pheromones. And Scott said, delete this. And he tried to report it, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I bet you're all up on his Instagram. And I said, well, he doesn't even have an Instagram. So, Scott says to me, you sick fuck. I bet you follow his wife so you can see more of him.
And you do.
And
he clocked it. He clocked it. He clocked it.
Everything.
The day that he said that, Elvira's posting on her Instagram story 10 different photos of him. Like,
you're already in her likes. Like, I don't.
Yeah, he's like, if I go to her page right now.
He doesn't even know her, but I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, you did clock me on that one.
He clocked you hard.
No, literally. I was like,
you sick fuck.
I bet you follow his wife just to see more of him. I said,
I would have denied it.
I said, well, they spent the summer in Denmark. It looked like a good time.
Take me there.
Thank you. He's having dinner barefoot in the garden.
Listen.
Please, like, who am I to not follow
That's what I'm
this
saying.
page?
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
living a European dream.
You're following for her. He just happens to be in the photos.
Yeah.
Actually, a little bit, yeah, because she's booked and busy. I mean,
honestly.
No, I used to.
she's a filmmaker.
I hear you. I would do the same.
What can I say? I just had to laugh. I'm like,
that's funny.
I got
He
to
tried to report it.
He's
yeah,
like,
these two need to get together.
I
Swap
know.
tips, blocking tips.
I know. I'm not allowed to have my background anything other than Snoopy or him.
Oh,
or my
yeah.
Dallas trip is canceled.
Yeah, I had
So-
my background as not even my home screen. My home screen,
right.
not my lock screen, to hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was over my shoulder one day. He's like, "Who's that?" I'm like,
Okay, first of all, stop snooping on me.
I'm like, why are you in
privacy.
my business? Do you pay my phone bill? Whoever is on my background is on my background.
Yeah.
Until there's a ring on this finger.
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. You're hurting your own feelings by asking me. You
Anyway,
know who it is. I know who it is.
No excuses here, I guess.
And you better be glad it's not a shirtless picture, okay? Because it could be. It could be. Okay? Take it a step further.
Tame.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I
You
know.
should be lucky thanking me.
It's just every so often because I'll go a period of time without him seeing the lock screen, and it's usually Robo the last year. And then if it's not Robo, like last week, it was Oscar, and he's like, change that damn lock screen. I'm like,
Apple knew what they were doing to let you change your lock screen with the tap.
The multiple, oh,
they knew.
So good.
Yeah,
super helpful.
Yeah, so
damn,
living in a nightmare. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you everyone for listening. Don't forget to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and follow us at Close Friends List Pod. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.